My name is Jasbir Singh, the VP of ERP, Supply Chain and Enterprise Performance Management for Oracle Corporation, based out of Singapore. My background is I'm a Punjabi, but born and bred in Malaysia. So I spent a lot of time growing up in Malaysia, but then I started working for Texas Instruments. So in Texas Instruments was when I started learning about ERP. This is going all the way back to 1994, 1995. And then I went to Oracle. So I've been in Oracle for about 15 years, and then I went out to another company where I learned about cloud. And then I'm back. So right now I head the overall ERP, supply chain, and EPM for Oracle Asia Pacific. I'm here because of the Cloud Day. We are having a great event where we talk about not just applications. Let me just take a step back. Right, Oracle is the only company, in fact, most of our customers and partners will see that at our Cloud Day here, where we've got infrastructure as a service, we've got platform as a service, and then we've got software as a service. And there's no other company that gives you all these three things, right, which is owned by one company. Now what has happened is that has evolved, and right now has moved to what is called as a software as a service or infrastructure as a service, where you are not buying something and giving it to somebody else to run it for you, but total shift in where you are now consuming it as a service. You're changing from a CapEx investment to an OpEx. We've got close to about 60 over partners in Pakistan. We are seeing these partners now expanding, even doing implementation, not only in Pakistan, but Maldives, Sri Lanka, Indonesia. The ecosystem is growing. We see a lot of Pakistan companies right now transitioning to cloud. A lot of companies in Pakistan right now who are ready to adopt cloud. And also the cost of accessing internet, the cost of storage has come down significantly over the last 10 years. That's the reason why it is more affordable. We've got customers who are in the banking industry that move to the cloud, not only just for ERP, but for CRM, for other purposes. So we've got customers in public sector, we've got customers in education, we've got customers who are in manufacturing, I spoke about that. We have also customers in various other industries also. So I don't see there is a limit to which type of customers in Pakistan can move to the cloud. We already have customers from all industries right now that has embarked on this journey into the cloud. We got customers like DG Khan, who started off with an on-premise application. That means they bought the software, they bought the hardware and built everything. Now they're moving part by part, they are moving into the cloud. This is interesting. They were running an on-premise Oracle application, and the IT was looking for innovation. They need to bring some innovation to the company. So they said, okay, we'll go with Oracle Financials Cloud. You got financials over here and you got financials over here. So what do you do? You switch off these financials and you switch on this financials, and you take all the transactions from here and pump it back into the cloud. Now when they went over here, right, which is very fast, they did it in like some 3 weeks. This is the comment that came from one of the guys from DG Khan. He said, right, that the users stopped IT from rolling out a system because they needed time to learn. Productivity shot up, right, just within just one module being moved. Then what they did was, okay, since we already got financials now running, right, because as far as the user is concerned, they don't care whether it's on-premise or it's in the cloud. All they see is a user interface. They are doing their work, right? The next thing was, let's move procurement into the cloud. So they moved business process by business process into the cloud. And I think it's amazing because not many companies are doing innovative stuff like this. I don't think there's any company or any industry will benefit more or less. Everyone can benefit because fundamentally everyone needs an ERP, a financial application. It is the industries that has got a lot more business processes, right, will benefit the most, I would say, right? Because of the more you put into the cloud, the more benefit you will get. The less you move to the cloud, then the less benefit you'll get. The first benefit that they see from going to the cloud is, first is rapid. The day you sign the contract, within 48, or if it's a weekend in between, and it becomes, let's say, 4 days, right? You have access to the instance. You can get rapid capabilities up and running. Number two is the agility. Because the fact that you could start with ERP and then I could plug in procurement, then I could plug in supply chain management, I could plug in manufacturing. Right? It's just like a new app available on your iPad. And it's modular. You could start implementing by business processes. You could start implementing it by subsidiaries. You have a choice. So that agility of business process and line of businesses, right, is something the cloud brings. And the third thing, which is very, very important, is continuous innovation. Oracle ensures every 6 months we bring in continuous innovation. Today we have got release 11. Release 12 is coming out in December. Release 13 is already in the roadmap for next. So every 6 months, we continuously enhance the service that you're getting from us. So the three things: rapid, agility, and continuous innovation. And the fourth most important thing, like I say always to people, is right, that you are not alone. You are using the application as a service, and there are 2,800 other customers like you who are consuming this as a service, right? And if anyone finds a problem, they will complain, we'll fix it, and you will get continuous fixes, updates, everything automatically, without you even worrying about trying to identify whether my applications are up to date or not. We are the only company in the world that gives you an end-to-end complete suite in the cloud and software as a service. Another competition of mine, they have the whole thing. They have the whole thing, and this whole thing was built in the 1980s, 1990s architecture, right? So the data model, the user interface, everything has evolved that requires a total re-engineering, and that's what we did. So Oracle, when about 8-9 years ago, we decided to re-engineer something for the future. Software as a service that comes from Oracle is full responsibility. From the user interface, from what you see, all the way down until the chip itself, we own that. My Oracle's ERP, supply chain, and HCM all comes with two very important things which doesn't exist in traditional ERPs. One is it has built-in analytics, right? Second thing is it has got built-in collaboration. We build collaboration into the applications. So that's where we bring both structured data, which is the ERP, the financials, and the unstructured data, which is the conversations that people are having on this chat thing. It's embedded within the ERP or within the supply chain or within a CRM. Adaptive intelligence, this is a new thing that we've announced, and we are putting that into our application itself. With the arrival of people who were born in the internet era, no company can afford to build mobile applications, mobility, analytics, transactional systems, collaboration systems, all these things in-house. So it's the best thing is to go and consume it as a service and let companies like Oracle provision that in an automated fashion and give it to you in 48 hours. If you want to build this thing, it'll take you 6, 7, 9 months to build it and then to implement another 1-2 years. Whereas what we're doing right now is we have automated the whole process. At a click of a button, we can provision this whole thing because it's standardized. And I think this is what the world needs going into the future. A lot of new economic impact that's happening, right, that will change, and they will require not ERPs that were built in 1980s. They will need ERP 2.0. If you want more details, it's all our information about our cloud is available on www.cloud.oracle.com.